right, peace, family. We should be live right now. Shout out to everybody. Whoa, what coin is the quickest way to $1 million? Whoa, you ain't wasting no time, my brother. You cut right to the chase. Woo, like, man, what's the quickest? I hear you. Hey, I don't blame you, but the beautiful thing about the brother I got on today, the brother's going to give you the education so you don't lose the million. You ever want money in the casino and lost that shit right back? Like, we don't want to get into that. We don't want to fall for that. So this brother is, let me do something real quick. This brother is going to educate us on how to get rich and how to maintain our wealth at the same time through education. So it's a beautiful thing. Give me a second, family. Let me just pin this message so that people can see the link for the workshop we got coming up. Share the link, make sure you like the video to make the algorithm pop in for the page. Share it with people who want to be financially educated. We're in a financial revolution. Everything is changing around us. The health industry, the school industry, everything, family, entertainment industry, everything, y'all. Shout out to Don Spirit. You signed up for the class. Look forward to seeing you, Don. All right. I'm gonna get to a few ads and then I'm gonna get to my brother Bitcoin Bully. All right, family. But let's get to a few ads real quick. Make sure we support some amazing black businesses out there. Let me do this real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Bitcoin Bully, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir. You coming through clear. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there?
All right. First and foremost,
is my audio
family, good? Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
First and foremost, family, this is, let me make sure they can see that. This is the workshop that we're talking about. It goes way deeper than Bitcoin, family, way deeper than cryptocurrency. If you really knew what was going on, if you really knew what Web 3.0 is about, if you really knew what the metaverse was about, if you knew what the NFT marketplace was about, if you knew how many altcoins out there that could really perform as well as the ones, Safe Moon and all that, you would sign up for this workshop, family. If you got kids and you don't sign up for this workshop, I don't know what to tell you. Go to the website at the end, at the bottom, and make sure y'all sign up, family. How to make money in a new digital economy. That's what it's all about. We're in a financial revolution, family. Things are changing. There's going to be a 7-day Discord membership. This is it, family. This is it. The 7-day Discord membership is worth the price of admission within itself. To have access to an expert, and this brother put years in the field. He ain't no Johnny come lately at all. Not at all. So to have access to an expert 7 days a week, giving you technical analysis, man, you ain't gonna get that in a lot of places for this price, family. So make sure you sign up, all right? digitalacademy.eventbrite.com. The web is in the chat room. It's all over the place. So you can't say you don't know what website to go to, family. The crown you see me wearing is courtesy of my brother, Copper Child Mike L. Let your mind shine with this high frequency gear right here. Make sure you get your crown. Shout out to the best numerologist in the game, King Simon. Text him your full name and date of birth, and the brother will get back to you with some vital information about your energetic field. Because numbers is how the universe speaks. So shout out to King Simon. And with that being said, let me press stop. Let me see what's going on in the chat real quick. How y'all doing? Y'all all right in the chat? I'm on Bobby Hemming shit. Y'all all right? All right. Dogecoin. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Dodge. Okay, I always make that mistake. Thanks for letting me know, Barbara, that I spelled Doge wrong. I'm gonna correct that after the show. All right. What's today's mathematics? You about to find out, my brother. All right, so listen, let's get into it. Bitcoin Bully, man. Listen, Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live. Man, I'm talking about people went crazy investing in Dogecoin. It dropped after that episode, though, brother. A lot of people thought he was going to say he was going to call himself the Doge Father like that, and then money was going to come raining from heaven. It didn't happen that way, but there's no need to worry. We got good news for you, family. But what's your thoughts on everything going on with Doge and then this new one, Shinto, and these coins that everybody I talked to Blue real quick. I talked to Blue the other day. He knows a brother that just became a millionaire. I mean, there's some millionaires being born. We laugh at some of these names, and it looks utterly ridiculous sometimes. When you look at the coin, it looks like utterly ridiculous with the animals on and dogs and this and that. But there's some millionaires being made, and this is just a new world that we're gonna have to adjust to. My brother, talk to me about what's going on right now, because the crypto market is on absolute fire.
Let's speak about it. Let's speak about it. If you could, possibly, can you share my screen for me, Brother Rich?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Give them a visual real quick.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you're taking a look at right now is the cryptocurrency market pretty much is in its whole. This is a heat map, and it's showing, the top cryptocurrencies, their gains, their losses, according to the colors, either red or green. The darker the green, the more higher it is. We can see Doge coming in right here at around 50 cents, actually up 8.9% for the day, though down from the highs that it was prior to Elon Musk going live, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, for anyone that may have been watching that night, specifically on my YouTube IGTV, I was actually going live and showing the Doge chart, right? And basically telling individuals that, look, if we don't hold here, the direction is down. You know what I mean? And giving them, more than enough receipts for them to come up with a game plan and how you actually want to play this. Now, at the time, right, what we were looking for, let me find a better Doge chart. Let me see. Because I want to be able to show a nice amount of history here. And then prior to, what was that? What night was that? That was the 8th, I believe. For the
Yes, the 8th,
Saturday
yes.
Night Live.
Yes, yeah, the 8th, yes.
Okay, so now, and I'm gonna compare this to the previously, which is up in profit now, XRP or the Ripple token, which, not just like Doge, but similar to Doge, I have my own personal opinions about at, through the whole flick, really since I've been in the space, and just the way that I approach my investments, which is from a strategic standpoint. It is never from a hyper or hyped up standpoint, meaning that the news does not sway me for the totality of my decision making. And the individual investors, whether it's Elon Musk or Warren Buffett or Justin Sun or anybody investing in these tokens, that's not what I base my choices off of. I base my choices off of technical analysis. And that's basically being able to step back and take a look at these candlesticks and these charts and come up with an assessment that is going to be able to tell me, like, hey, this is the move that you need to make, right? Now, at the time when we were watching the Elon Musk thing play out, we were trading below certain guidelines or certain levels within these moving averages, which I, coordinate with the chakra colors in the body. And it was certain points that if we hit, we need to bounce and hold above this in order to stay in the race. Though, in order to get back in the total race, meaning that you're going to come back to all-time highs, meaning you're going to go back in profit in layman's terms, you had to break over a certain amount of pivot points. And you haven't been able to break that since that showing. Now, for those that are familiar with the space that have been not in crypto, but in trading any type of financial instruments over the last couple of years, you may have heard the term buy the rumor and sell the news. Well, what that basically means is that typically when you hear of an upcoming event within not just cryptocurrency, but tradable assets, within whatever asset it is you're trading, you'll see people start to pile on to that asset. And that's where you'll see the liquidity come in, the volume come in, and the value of the asset will go up versus the United States dollars. Now, what the skilled individuals know that those that may be new to the game don't know is that usually the hype is short-lived leading up until either the day of the event or the day before the event. And there's usually a big sell-off. Reason being because the majority of the individuals that piled on in the beginning that were privy enough to get this information, because you got to understand, a lot of time when info comes out on the mainstream, for those of us that are dug deep into the space, we've already heard about it. We've already made positions. You know what I mean? So by the time the average individual gets it, you're kind of late. You're buying in mid-pump 9 times out of 10. And individuals like myself are ready to take profit already. You know what I mean? And now, let me say this. Nothing's etched in stone, right? But with the amount of time that I've spent in this space, I've seen it happen more times than not. And I know that I can follow a pattern when I see one. And the normal pattern is that leading up to any type of event with these assets, there's usually a nice pump, and then there's a sell-off the day of, like I said, the day before the event, or days leading up to the event. Whereas you're seeing individuals take their profit, and then the little quick pumps that go back up to the upside, such as if we look at Doge, right? If we look at the ascent of Doge leading up to the Elon Musk event, right? You had highs, lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Now, leading up, you had a high here, right? Leading up to the 8th, and then you sold off. Now, the first thing that would have and should have alarmed you, number one, was you breaking your previous high here, right? Because for those that know, and this is what you're going to learn, right? On a daily, for those that do join the workshop and going to be part of that Discord, you're going to understand this terminology a lot more, because this is what I'm going to bang into your head every day. But typically in an uptrend, right, you're looking for higher highs and higher lows. Now, when you break that trend, normally what has happened is that the trend is now broke. Now, there's another saying that individuals may or may not be familiar with. It is the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. Very simple phrase, though harder to follow when you add emotion to it, right? So what we're seeing here is a regular trend. And then at this point right here, the trend gets broke. Now, surprisingly enough, what you usually see is called a retest. Whereas once that trend gets broke, and specifically the trend line gets broke, and it was, either support and or resistance, or resistance and or support. In this case, we had support here, support here. Let me see. There we go. Even better if I use the line graph. So we can see where we rejected positions here, broke down, broke the positions, and then tested it. Back testing your resistance as now support. Back testing that same resistance and previous support as now support. And then coming back down and then failing and breaking that support. And on the run back up, right, what you're looking for to keep yourself in the race and to show you, right, this is the most important thing. What this shows is interest in the asset. Listen to what I'm telling you. The interest that the public has in the interest. And I'm not talking about Joe Smo, mom and pops. I'm talking about the individuals that really got the money to move this shit. Because it's not you and I, Brother Rich. Let me say that now. Let me say this now. For anyone out there that thinks that like a couple of people piling in on top of these coins is what's moving these coins, it's really not. It's individuals that have upwards of maybe 50,000, 100,000, $1 million plus to move it. And then we pile on and, enjoy the ride as long as it's riding. So now what you're seeing on this pump up here is that it's lost interest. I mean, for those that can read, right? When I say read, I mean read these charts. It's evident to tell you when you should be in and out of a position, right? Because you're looking for the interest of the people. And if you're looking at this as an interest gauge, right? Let's just knock off all the prices and all the complicated things. Let's just look at this as an interest gauge, right? And the interest is rising and rising, and then there's this big event that's coming up, and then after the event, you look for the interest, and it's like the event was a poop putt. You know what I mean? There's no more interest. If you just look at this like that, it will, in my opinion, help individuals when making the decision of, is this something I want to get involved with, or is it something that was involved and it's, the involvement is over with? You sort of get what I'm saying, Brother Rich? Is this making sense to you?
No, definitely. I love the way you just explained that, brother. Loved it.
Cool. But just looking at Doge in its present state, right? There's a couple of things that you have to look at. Number one, we broken support and back tested it as resistance. Now, where we bounced here, we had another level of support. So you'll, mark that level off and say, okay, well, we have support levels here, which we want to hold. There we go. Which we already broke once. You break back up. You're trying to break your previous high. You failed to do that. Where's the interest at, family? Where's the interest at in this token? If this is the next Bitcoin, if this is the great Elon Musk moon to the coin to the moon, whatever you want to call it, where's the interest at? Now, does this mean that the rodeo is over? Absolutely not. We're in a bull market. It's probably going to come back to life. But there's certain things that you can look for that will allow you to either waste your time waiting on this or just to move along, set some alerts to let you know when it's time to get back in this game. And in the meantime, in between time, go make your money elsewhere. And these are the type of things that, like I'm saying, I'm going to be going over daily. We're going to be taking a look at the market on a daily basis. And I'm going to be showing you more so than not, just the things that I look for. Because I want to tell you, it's not financial advice that I'm giving anybody. And I'm not promising anybody any type of profits or anything. All I'm promising you is an understanding of what I see when I look at these charts that may or may not help the individual in their own understanding when they come and look at these charts.
Indeed, indeed. I want to share. I don't even see it. Oh man. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, man. I love that breakdown. I just want to share once again. When the brother kept talking about him going over things every day, he's referring to the workshop. And we're gonna have a 7-day Discord where we're all gonna be learning from not only the brother that is the instructor, Chicago Bitcoin Bully, but from each other. And when I had the Discord group with KT, we all learn from each other. So that's what's beautiful, is that it's a community. When you're on Instagram and YouTube, there's just so much foolishness and nonsense on there. When you have a concentrated network, it could be like 1,000 times more beneficial to whatever you're trying to accomplish. So we're gonna have our little network, our Discord group. It's 7 days, and we're gonna be focused on these things, family. So once again, that's June 6, 2021, from 3 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. The website is at the bottom of the flyer, digitaleconomy.eventbrite.com. All right, family. Let's talk about, how do you feel about the about people getting involved in pump and dumps? Like, people that just want to get a coin because they think it's going to go up real quick, and then they get out, then they want to get out the game. Like, do you think can that become addictive? Is that
it is. It is. Brother Rich, when you do something of little labor, little effort, and you're able to bring back a beautiful return off of it, the euphoria, the dopamine that it releases, bro, it definitely becomes addictive, because now what happens is that you think that this is easy and that this is how it works for the most part. And okay, I've done this 3, 4, 5 times. It's worked every single time. It's no different than shooting dice. You know what I mean? Or gambling, or whatever you're doing. When you got a hot hand, or what you think may be a hot hand, let me say that, because this is kind of different from dice. Because you can have a hot hand shooting dice. I shoot dice, right? With this, you're betting on everybody else to keep their money in, to keep your money flowing. You get what I mean? Now, a pump and dumps, I'll say this, right? You can play pump and dumps. You know what I mean? It's all about knowing what you're doing. And my thing is, and this is just me personally, right? I'm not against how anybody makes any money. But as far as what I teach and what I share, I want it to be the fundamentals, because I want people to understand what they're doing. Once you understand what you're doing, you'll be able to go play any pump you want and leave out with profit. Because I'm telling you, these pumps are only going to work as long as the market plays with you. Like I said, your friend until the end of the trend. Once that trend ends, all those, it dipped down, family, buy the dip, is going to go back. That shit ceases to exist, Brother Rich. And people that haven't been here just don't know that. They like, and let me say this too. Because of my stance on certain pump coins, and me personally, when people ask my advice, I'm always going to give my honest advice. If you don't know what you're doing, you should stay away from it. What happens is that people make money off it, Brother Rich, and then they like to say that I was wrong and that he didn't know what he was talking about. You get what I mean? Just for the simple fact that the coin may have went in an individual way. And it's not the fact that, I'm not even going to say that I'm wrong or right. My thing is, if you're going to be playing the game, you want to know the game that you're playing. Because, I mean, something that's too easy, hey, just think about anything out there that's too easy. It ain't always too right. You get what I mean? And especially for those that, like right now, Brother Rich, I got people asking me how to get into cryptocurrency, right? Don't know how to cash out. Just something as simple as that. You get all this money in here, and now once you dive into things like SHIB, Doge, if you're not using like Robinhood and stuff like that, but now you're moving away from the basic Coinbases and Cash Apps to whereas you can easily exchange that money back over. As far as, let's speak on the Doge quote unquote killer SHIB token, right? You can't just cash out SHIB for US dollars. You got to do a transaction to go from that SHIB to another token, from that token to a token that let you off ramp. If it's not from SHIB to Bitcoin, you get what I mean? So it gets a lot more complicated the more deeper you get in the space, to the point where people will be up, and if the market turns around or if anything drastic happens, I mean, I don't know if anybody's been involved with any rug pulls, any delisting of coins. Things can turn drastic real quick. And my thing is, I don't want people that follow me that come for solid information to get left out there and get their ass sniped in the back because they don't understand what's going on. I'd rather you take it the slow and easy roll. That way you'll actually have something to pass down in the long term. Can you make money right now and feel good? Yes. The thing is, Brother Rich, everyone's making money right now, whether you playing the pump and dumps or not. That's the fact of the matter. While SHIB is pumping or Doge is pumping, fam, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's 100 other coins that are pumping. They're just not in the limelight for you to see. You understand what I mean? So my stance on that is that when I'm looking at things to be just where I'm at in my life as far as it pertains to crypto and investing, right? Just as it pertains to that, I'm more so looking for the solid projects, Brother Rich, that I can really lay claim to. Because like I said, what y'all got the chance to do right now is invest in some of tomorrow's Fortune 500 companies. That's what you're investing in right now. And I'm going to tell you something. Doge is not tomorrow's fortune. Well, let me not say what is and what ain't, you know. You never know what could be in the future. And that's why I'm going to be optimistic with it. But as of right now, today, that's not one of the contenders, though it can make you some money. And I'm always going to tell you, man, anything can make you a money. A scam can make you a money. A lick can make you a money. You know what I mean? All money ain't good. And then, like you said, just the addiction to, because what I'm seeing now is the next pump. What's the next pump? What's the next one? What's the next one? And before you know it, you're looking for the next one and the next one. And it's just like looking for that next hit. It may not come. It may not come. And all it's going to take is for people to get, you know, prick their finger a couple of times, put their hand on the stove a couple of times to be like, okay, that was fun for the moment. Let me bunk it down and really get this. And one more thing too. When you're making money, I'm gonna tell you this: you're not spending that much time actually doing the research and the study that's gonna allow you to have longevity within this space because you're just looking for the next thing that's gonna go up. And as long as that's working for you, it's taking the time away from the studies, the actual studies. You understand what I mean? I got people asking me how to buy coins, not even asking what the coin is or what it does. To me, that's a problem. If you're looking at it from a more professional standpoint, you know what I mean?
No, definitely. Your method of teaching, you know, I could be in this game for over a decade. I could be in this game forever. It's not just, you know, like you said, you don't want to play basketball and just learn one move. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how to dribble yet. You don't know how to pass the ball. You don't know the rules of the game. So you're traveling. All you know is to shoot from one single spot. You know, just put me on the free throw line. I'm gonna just hit that. But what if if somebody pass you the ball in the corner or on the side? Or what if you got to dribble a couple of times? Like you're teaching us how to make all the proper moves to play the game. So that's dope. What I want to ask you is that everything is so good right now in the crypto game, and everybody's making this money in the crypto space. Do you think we're headed for a repeat of what happened in, I believe, 2017?
You're just talking about a correction then, correct? Well, let me show you. Yeah. So let me share my screen for me real quick, Brother Rich. So 2017, let's pull up Bitcoin, put it on a weekly chart. Let me recorrect it there, throw these candlesticks back in. So this is 2017 right here, December. And we see that we corrected to the downside, rallied back up, corrected back down to the downside, made a higher low than your previous low, and then continued to rally. So all you're talking about is a correction, Brother Rich. In every single market, I don't care what market it is, it has a correction, and the correction is going to come. It's just about being able to understand and eye when the correction does come. That way you can go ahead and cash out and leave with your winnings.
So you say that they're exaggerating what happened. The media exaggerated what happened in 2017.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you look at the totality of Bitcoin, right? What is this? This is Bitstamp. Let me open this up on a monthly. There we go. All right. So when they usually talk about 2017, they talk about this great crash, right? This thing that happened where, you know, whatever. But family, when you really take a look at it, though, hold on, let me get this right here. This is the great crash that they're talking about through all of this. Oh, hold on. There we go. This is the route Bitcoin took, and this is the great crash that they're talking about after coming from down here though. After coming from $231, it went to 20,000 and then came back down to about $3,000. That's the great crash. It's great if you bought in at $20,000, yes. You get what I'm saying? It's all about where your position was at, Brother Rich. Right now, for people that bought Doge at the height of, what was it, 70 cents? Did it even get up to 70 cents? Maybe not. Oh, 48. I thought it got high. Hold on, let me open this up real quick because I thought those got high. Oh, this is dot. Hold on. There we go. Doge got up to 74 cents. So anyone that bought Doge at the top right that night thinking that, Elon Musk, there was this whole thing, Doge to $1. Y'all better leave them monsters alone. Them type that just out of ignorance and not understanding. Right now you're down 43%. That's almost half your capital. So for anyone that bought Doge the other day, about $1,000, down to about $600 maybe. You know what I mean? 10,000, you're down to 6,000. 100,000, you're down to 600,000. So it's just all about where your position was at. Some people right now are saying, "Oh my God, Doge crashed," and then some people that bought it down here are saying, "Hey, Doge is back on the rally." It's all about where your position is at.
Right. No, definitely. Give me a few questions, family. We're not going to be on here too long tonight. The brother will be back next week, however, probably next Tuesday. Again, next Tuesday. But give me, I see the that Ethereum moving, man.
Ethereum, brother Rich. I said this before. Ethereum is like the new, in my opinion, it was like the new Microsoft. It's programmable money. You can program on top of it. Like that. If that's not mind blowing. Like when we talk about cryptocurrency, right? We talk about cryptocurrency. A lot of people like to compare them to stocks. When at the end of the day, when you're looking at a stock is just a stock. It's just you having a certain amount of stock within a position or within a company, right? Meaning that you have a couple of shares in it. The stock doesn't do anything in and of itself. When you look at cryptocurrencies, though, these cryptocurrencies have use cases in and of themselves. So this is like you having a share of Nike, and then that share of Nike, you're able to just do things with it. Like it actually does things. I don't want to get too complicated with it, but it does things other than it just being a stock. We've never had this before, brother Rich, where the stock that I hold allows me to use it and create a whole nother application. And within that application, I can do a number of different banking movements or basically operate like a bank. It's just mind blowing when you look at the capabilities that this new software, this new digital asset class has. Is way far outside of what stocks is.
Indeed. Let's get to a couple of questions. Fresh Brews want to know, does the SEC control the market price of these coins and stocks?
No. Buyers and sellers control the price. It's supply and demand. That's all.
Are you talking about?
Let me clear up. The SEC regulates. That's the Securities and Exchange Commission. They regulate security. Basically, those that promise a return. So security instruments.
Okay. What's your opinion on? I don't know, whatever that word is.
That's Engine, the Engine project. I like Engine. They are more so for the gamer world. For anyone that's into the blockchain games. The Engine wallet itself is compatible and usable on decentralized web, and you're able to operate with a number of different decentralized applications with it. So Engine, in my opinion, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, it's been a solid project over the last couple of years.
All right. How will the new moon today affect the market up to the full moon on the 26th? A metaphysical question.
Okay, well, usually, let's take a look at the charts and throw the moons on it real quick.
Buddha Black, thank you for the donation, my brother. I appreciate it. First donation in the game today, family. Make sure your support. We also this type of high quality information. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that because when you watch and look at, some of these other cryptocurrency channels, individuals of another hue, man, the support, when I say it's there, brother Rich, man, when they go through and they ask like, hey, can you look at this? And they look at it, man, 50 there, 100 there. And I'm not saying that, but just the support, brother Rich. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say white folks support. White folks, because you know what? I've been looking at the word. I've been looking at hard forks lately with Ethereum class. So I guess I got a little tongue tied. But yeah, the white folks, man, they support their teachers big time, man. But go ahead, brother. Let's keep focus here.
No doubt. So right now we're seeing the new moon come in. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Today's the new moon.
Okay. So, and just in my opinion, usually when we get a new moon, there's usually a move to the upside. Just looking at past results, using the moon phases, And then when the full moon comes in is where you see the little correction. Now me looking at Bitcoin right now, right? If I was to give an assessment on it, utilizing not only the new moon coming in, but also the charts themselves. Let me see if I already got something. Okay, so I kind of already do. Let's see. What are we looking for here? Okay, so right as of right now, Bitcoin holding the way that it is, as long as we're holding above the $54,000 mark, my next target would be about $61,286 coming into the new moon. Now all this is only as long as we're holding that support level at 54,000. In fact, I'm gonna give it about 54.3. Right, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, so please don't take it as such. We have room to move on our RSI. We are above 45 within our RSI, which is a relative strength index. Going towards 55, which is the top green band. If you're looking at here, but not to get too technical though. 61,286. I said I see coming into the new moon, and then as we move along, I'll look for the correction and then look for the downside and see where it's going to come in at.
Okay, let's get to. They want to know what crypto chart you use.
TradingView.
Okay. Oh yeah, somebody just said he's using TradingView. Yeah. All right. What do you think about Safe Moon? They want to know what you think.
Personally, I don't think anything about it. Another hype coin, in my humble opinion. Well, let me not say Safe Moon seems to have some little fundamentals about it I need to check out. But as far as its rise has been more so from the hype than the project itself. I'll say that.
Okay. How does Polygon token work?
Okay, so Polygon, also known as Matic, is like a second layer, which allows you to interact with decentralized applications without having to pay the transaction fees that you would normally have to do on the Ethereum network. So what you want to find is a Polygon bridge, which will allow you to transfer the tokens from the Ethereum network over to the Polygon network, and then you'll be able to utilize the Polygon network pretty much in a cost-efficient way versus the Ethereum network.
Somebody told me the other day, Chicago Crypto, that the bull market is going to end in September. Is there any reason why somebody would tell me that particular month, September?
Because people try to lay claim to months and things like that tie to price action. And when I don't do that month. What month? I don't do any of that. I just look at the charts. The charts tell me when the bull market's going to end.
Has that happened in the past? That's why they would say that, or
nah, not September. No.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, I just seen it. Okay. What is the status of Guap? What's going on with Guap coin? Have you seen anything about Guap coin lately?
Actually, I have. I've been seeing a lot more institutions actually accept Guap coin. It's one of the Moore brothers. He accepts Guap coins right now for a number of his services. I did see that they were accepting Guap coin. If I'm not mistaken, it may be Amazon. Yeah, I may have to reroute and do that, but I think they were accepting it on Amazon or Walmart. Amazon. So they're definitely coming up, man. If you don't know, go check out Miss Aquarius Maximus. She is the lady of crypto, queen of crypto. She's the only one in her lane doing what she's doing right now. I'm gonna give her flowers. Only one in her lane doing what she's doing right now.
All right. Brother says, signing up. I got to step my game up. I learned chart analysis through Forex. And Father Rich, don't forget my question from the first. Okay, the Buddha Black. Let me see. Let me just see if I can see this brother's question. Buddha Black, post your question again, my brother. I don't want to forget it, but let me get to that. Post it again, Buddha Black. But let me get to 13 Knowledge wants to know, how does NFTs work?
Man, a million different ways, but basically what you're doing is taking any content you've created, right? Whether it's music, art, video, right? And you are basically tokenizing it or turning it into normally an ERC20 token. No, ERC721, excuse me. ERC721 token, which is just, if I'm not mistaken, Ethereum Ethereum request for comment, or Ethereum request for command, or request for command, and then the number is basically the proposal number. But anyways, you're taking that content and you're tokenizing it on the specific blockchain. To whereas number one, when you tokenize it, that's like a timestamp. So if you've got some original content, right, and you've placed it on the blockchain, it's pretty much like a trademark copyright in a sense. To whereas that timestamp now shows the minute that that specific content was created. Nothing can refute that, right? And then it also allows you to transfer the ownership depending on what you've given away within that NFT content. You're able to transfer that in a decentralized manner between you and one other individual for whatever you deem, the value may be in cryptocurrency, in different cryptocurrencies, sand, mana, Ethereum, and such. But basically, it's tokenized content.
And you're gonna go over that thoroughly at the workshop, right? The whole NFT.
I may mint something during the workshop, something fresh. I may find something fresh. I may create something between now and the workshop and actually walk through the process of minting it.
Ooh, oh, that's dope, man. Oh, you gonna do all that? I didn't know you was doing all that, brother. Okay. All right, that's fire, man. I appreciate that. That's something I'm definitely gonna look forward to, because actually I got something. Me, Cambot, and Loaded Lux got something that we wanna make an NFT out of. So that's something I got to talk to you behind the scenes anyway about that. I meant to mention it the last conversation, but I forgot. But we'll talk about that, brother. But that's dope for the workshop. You're gonna mint something for the people. What do you think? Brother wants to know, what do you think about Capo Coin, Jim Jones coin?
Nothing.
Did you hear about it or?
Yeah. Man, I don't think nothing of it though. I'm gonna be honest with you. What you're gonna see right now is pretty much. Well, let me not, because I don't like to. I haven't found the utility behind the token yet.
Okay.
I'll say that. I haven't found the utility behind the token. There's nothing within my spirit that has told me that it's something that I would want to invest in as of right now.
Okay. These questions is coming in. There's some of them I don't want to miss. Oh, okay, this one, because you're gonna cover the metaverse. You're gonna deal with that extensively in the workshop. Love Set wants to know, what is the metaverse? That's something we're dealing with on June 6th. Go ahead, brother.
The metaverse is meta reality. The hidden reality. It's just another universe. Basically, it is a new augmented virtual reality being placed specifically on the blockchain, where individuals are now able to operate. Think of this. Think of, for those that got children, right? Think of your children that play NBA 2K, Roblox. What's the other one the kids be playing? Fortnite. And think of, for those that play the NBA 2K, think of the skins that you got to buy your kid, or the V-Bucks that your children ask you for in order for them to buy skins, which I guess are outfits, different shoes, and things like that, right? Those skins that they're buying, or the guns that they're getting within certain video games, Call of Duty, Fortnite, those are in the crypto space, in the metaverse, those would be NFTs. Now, this is the difference. When you're giving your children V-Bucks or Robux or the such, that's a one-way ticket. It goes in. That shit, that it doesn't come back out. You get what I mean? The money now in the metaverse, it goes in and comes out. Meaning what I put in, I can get back tenfold based off of what I'm putting it into within this metaverse. So if we got a Call of Duty like game being played on the metaverse, and within this game there are certain weapons that hold a certain value to them that give me a certain power, right? And these weapons are costing a certain amount of CD coin, Call of Duty tokens, right? And the Call of Duty tokens at a certain time are 10 cents. Now, as individuals start getting these weapons and start making mass kills with these weapons, obviously the price of these weapons are going to start going up, meaning the value of the tokens, the underlying token, which is the facilitator within that specific game, is going to go up. You get what I mean? Now, this is the thing. Those tokens, if you got those CD tokens, they should be interchangeable with Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance Smart Chain token, BNB, depending on what blockchain is built on, meaning that you can now take the value of those in-house tokens, which are used for those in-house characters or those in-house items, and actually turn it back into a tradable asset, which is then be traded back over to fiat. So it's like you being able to trade off one of those basketball players in NBA 2K, sell it on the block, or just sell it how, however you do it on the game, and then actually be able to cash that back out to your Cash App. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, my fault. I had the mic on mute. My fault. My son was making a lot of noise. Yeah. So, Love Sent. I'm sure that answers your question. Beautiful breakdown from the brother. Somebody wants to know, Steve Smith. So that Fly Your Show, is that just a class or access to the Discord lifetime? No, you have access to the class for a lifetime. Not just live, but you have lifetime access to the class. The Discord group is shit, a Discord group for a lifetime for shit. That's a monthly fee, right? Woo, that's a lot of work on the brother. The brother ain't this ain't slavery, goddamn, man. But the Discord group is 7 days, access 7 days to a Discord group. The brother's gonna go over technical analysis every day, and there'll be a certain time during the day that the brother will be answering questions throughout the day. Also, you will be able just to have a community of people to learn from and to bounce ideas off of each other. So that group is going to be for 7 days. So shout out to everybody who signed up. You will be a member of that Discord group for 7 days, and we'll talk to you. You know, we'll build something. The brother got other things going on that after that, you know, we'll make something else, you know, for the family, so that we can stay connected in this whole ecosystem and learn from each other. So, but for now, for this workshop, the Discord group is for 7 days, but you got lifetime access to this class, and you'll also get the previous classes. I'll send you the previous classes that the brother did. The brother did one 6-hour class, and he did like a 4-hour class. So you got access to that. So you're getting, it's a bundle. You're getting a whole lot. So, but I appreciate the question. I'm glad I'm able to clear that up for you. Let's see. Let's get back. You still there, right? Bitcoin?
Yes, sir, I'm still there.
Okay. Is the workshop going to cover how to day trade?
I could brush up on how to day trade. I mean, that's a whole class in and of itself. There's no way to you know, do a whole class on day trading, but I can brush up, you know, how to day trade or what one would look for in day trades.
Okay. That's when you really got to know the game to day trade, huh? That's
different. Definitely. A lot of people come to this game, Brother Rich. They think like that's what you're supposed to do. Like, yeah, I want to get into day trade real quick, and it's like, what? Like this, and I gotta keep speaking about this bull market, Brother Rich, because like I said, while people are making money, anything that I say for the most part is going to fall on deaf ears. As far as trying to safeguard, exit strategies, be careful. Nobody wants to hear "be careful" when money's being made. You get what I mean? When the block pumping, ain't nobody worried about the police. You're making money right now. It ain't till they really hit the block and shit changes, then you get worried and you want to figure out how to do this and do that. I'm just trying to hit people in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They have to think about that before the time comes.
Indeed. What do you think? Oh, what does my shirt say, Barbara? Oh, this is Black Dot. Let me see if this is Black Dot shirt. Urban X NYC, I think is the website. Urban X NYC, I believe, is the website. But y'all know the brother's channel. But I supported the brother. I got a couple of shirts from him. The brother always has amazing shirts, so make sure you support my brother Black Dot. All right. Thank you, Suture Vibrant Thing, for the donation. And Dope Rap Hits wants to know. No, I don't know. You gotta do it. That's not the question. I done put up the wrong one, y'all, because the chat is moving so fast. Let me okay. Ask him what he thinks about the EIP 15-1559.
That's a upgrade supposed to be covered to Ethereum. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't want to misquote it. EIP. If I'm not mistaken, that has to do with the transaction speed of Ethereum. No, the transaction fees of Ethereum. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, because there's so many different acronyms in this space that you really got to do the background and see exactly which one they're speaking about. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that's supposed to lower the fees on Ethereum. I think I just seen Red Pill and them posting that it was like $300 just to do a one transaction or a swap. And individuals coming into the space, you know, they got $100, $200 and they want to start, and then you go and you look to swap something out, and it's telling you that the fee is $178. Not something that you're gonna want to pay. Though people are paying it though. People are paying it. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. Tom Money, I'm glad you asked that. I'm gonna take about two more questions, then we're gonna get out of here, family. All right. What's your thoughts on Nexo?
Nexo token. No thoughts on Nexo because I can't bring it to mind right now. So no thoughts pass on that one right now. And I don't want to give just any false information or just spit any BS out there.
Indeed, indeed. Let me see. There was one other question. Okay. What you think about staking ETH2 on Coinbase?
Just to be 100% honest, I don't use centralized platforms, so I would never stake anything on Coinbase. But for those that do use Coinbase, that is a good form of making passive income. Reason being, staking is the ability of you taking an asset, placing it into a specific wallet, and being paid basically what are known as staking rewards, which are small payments of the underlying asset into your wallet. So as you're holding Ethereum, you'll be getting paid out more Ethereum as time goes by. So it's a good process for accumulating ETH. Me personally, I just wouldn't do it on Coinbase. And that's just because let me say why. Because you give up custody of your assets when you give them to Coinbase.
Indeed. Let's get to yeah, they said Ethereum fees are insane. Yeah, I keep hearing about that. The brother Ross Negus wants to know when the 7 days is over, then what? I don't know. That's up to you, brother. That's up to what you make of the information that you got after the 7 days Discord group. There's other Discord groups you might want to join. We'll give you a ton of information that you could get involved with, so you just won't be out there on your own, brother. But as far as that particular Discord group, yeah, that after 7 days is up. But we ain't gonna leave. Yeah, what you said?
After the 7 days is up, you all continue to study. Take what you learn and you continue to study.
Indeed. This is, you know, it's like, you know, this is a lifetime commitment learning this. You know what I'm saying? This is not something like, you know, the brother keeps stressing you want to get involved with just for a year. This is something that's going to be around this web. And like I said, it's more, we're talking about way more than cryptocurrency. Let me just put this back on the screen. This is going to be the new way. If y'all think about how the world was before social media and how social media took over the world is completely different because of social media. I'm here to tell you that the world it's another shift. It's going to be completely different again. So it's way bigger than making a couple of dollars, making $1 million off a coin. Why don't you make 100 million? Why don't you be ahead? Why don't you learn the game that's about to be played on us in the society? The metaverse, the Web 3.0. This is going to take over society completely. So you're gonna have to learn it one way or another. You might learn about it 2 years from now and be like, damn, the brothers were talking about it 2 years ago. Where's the workshop? You know, I don't know, but it's way bigger than just, you know, cryptocurrency at this point. It's a whole new system that's getting ready to take over the internet. Whole new system, family. A whole new form of technology. I'm gonna take one more question. All right, family. Let's take one more question. I'm gonna leave that up. But I want to take one more question. Let's see. Okay. Well, this is a honest question. Well, I just had it. What's a good amount of money to start off with? That's a very simple but great question. A lot of people feel like they ain't got a lot of money to do this crypto.
All right, well, let me say this first because I also get this a lot of times. Whereas when you look at the price of Bitcoin being 54,000, 56,000, no, 57,000 or whatever it is, a lot of individuals think that you have to have enough money to buy one Bitcoin. The fact of the matter is, you can simply buy as much cryptocurrency as an individual chooses on a lot of these platforms, whether it's $5, $10, $100. Now, this is the thing for those that are new to the space. Honestly, I wouldn't spend any more than I'm willing to lose. That's what I'm gonna tell everybody that comes to the space. No more than what you're willing to lose. If it's don't come over here with your rent money, please. You know what I mean? Don't come over here with the bill money. Don't think that this is a quick flip. Don't get caught up in the quick flips that you're seeing and think that, man, I can do the same thing. because that's that emotion coming through. And I'm gonna tell you something: when it goes the wrong way, you're gonna look for somebody to blame, and it ain't gonna be me. Which is one reason why I don't promote that. You know, so no more than you're willing to lose, honestly.
And that applies to if you're rich, if you're middle class, if you're poor, even if you got a lot of money in your pocket. Say you make 500,000 a year, still going to this space. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose. You know, just because you got a lot of money don't mean you throw all your money in it. So yeah, that's just an excellent strategy.
I'll say this: invest in your education, and this is the fun thing about this space. As you're educating yourself, the end result is going to be that you're going to make money. And I can say that based off experience and those that I've worked with, because it's never been my focus on showing you how to make a lot of money. It's always been my focus on showing you what you have at your fingertips and what you can use this space for, which at the end of the day, we're in a commercial space. So all we're doing is dealing with commerce, right? It's just on a whole nother level, which then allows the individual to bring back a return based off the level of education. But like I said, bull markets mess all that up and get everybody all, bullish.
Hey, family, I appreciate y'all for joining us today in the chat. Like I said, the brother will be back next week. I hope the brother answered all your questions and you'll fully understand what the brother was talking about. Once again, last time, before we get out of here, it's going down June 6th, the 5-hour workshop. Lifetime access to that workshop, along with a 7-day Discord group that you don't want to miss. You definitely want to be a part of. Technical analysis by this brother every day for 7 days. Q&A. You got a community of people that's getting money, getting to the bag, learning, education. We're learning about self-baking, the crypto ecosystem, the NFT marketplace, the metaverse, Web 3.0, all the altcoins, Safe Moon, all that stuff. We're going to talk about that. So make sure you're there, family. I'm glad that y'all interested in there. Chicago Bitcoin Bully, my brother, thank you for hosting another workshop. And thanks for coming on the platform once again today, my brother.
Nah, no doubt, man. I got somebody in the chat asking how to buy my book. I also seen somebody in the chat say they spent over $300 on crypto books. Look, family, I got a book for beginners that basically gives you a proper introduction that also comes with a 15-minute consultation with myself. For those that are interested in that beginner's book, right, you want to hit my IG, which is Chicago_crypto_block_bully, and hit the link in my bio, and you'll be able to send me an email, and I'll send you a list of what I offer along with my book. But I got a book that's, if you're just entering this space, right? And I'm also revising the book as well, and have another one coming out for secure party crypto creditors, which is going to, talk about the whole secure party process within the blockchain space, which is just the in-house banking. We'll talk about a little bit of that on the webinar as well, because this is the thing, the foundation. Your foundation is going to be your bank, right? I'm not talking about Bank of America or Chase Bank. I'm talking about you. You are the bank. And what you're going to be able to do is, like the brother was asking about starting, right? How much to start with, right? It's the thing that I like about this space, Brother Rich. The brother can start with whatever he wants, right? And utilizing the secure party process, you'll be able to take what you want to start with, use it as collateral, securitize. Well, use it almost like a security or collateral to issue yourself a loan in the form of debt, and then you'll be able to take that debt and go buy NFTs or invest it somewhere else. Let's say you want to go do a pump and dump, loan yourself the money, go do the pump and dump. Don't spend your own. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Definitely got to get rid of a few trolls. But hey, family, thank you for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next Tuesday. All right, peace.